Fred Ricciani for thesportscourier.com. Before you watch Chael Sonnen take on light heavyweight champion John Jones at UFC 159, check out highlights of the American Gangster's most epic trash talk.
Well, first off, I offer absolutely zero apologies. And secondly, listen guys, if you're not willing to go too far, you will never go far enough in life. And I don't care. I don't promote fights. I pick fights. I'm like John Jones. I sound like Sean Combs, and I got trombone-sized stones like John Holmes.
Chael,
Why are you asking questions in English? Anderson sits here like he doesn't understand you. Ed Soros interprets, and we got to hear it a second time. First off, he speaks English, and second, we could replace Ed Soros with an app I could download for $9.99. Are we in here? This is the strangest thing I've been part of. You know, people ask me if I wanted to go to Brazil for the fight. Sure, it'd be neutral territory. Anderson lives in a mansion in Beverly Hills. Las Vegas, Nevada is closer to him than it is to Westland, Oregon. He's got home court advantage. What are we even doing here, guys? This is insanity. He sits over and pretends he doesn't speak English? Come on. It's like pretending you're the world champion. I can't believe... The guy walks around with a fake belt. That's insane. I would never do that.
Oh, you went too far with the fake belt.
It's kind of like the way you speak Portuguese, right, Joe? Exactly. $9.99 app on my iPhone.
What's keeping you from, getting real personal?
Don't answer yet, Anderson. You got to pretend you don't understand. Ed? Yeah, you got to understand, you have to earn pressure. If I just walked into this thing and I was green and it was my first time at the dance, I wouldn't have anything expected of me. I have earned the right to feel pressure. And it doesn't matter how I feel. Happy, sad, sick, indifferent on 7/7 at 7 p.m., 10 in the East, and only on pay-per-view. They are going to call my name, and my music hits those speakers. I'll put that mouthpiece in, and I will make that walk because I said I would. I signed a contract, and I'll do it, no matter how I feel, no matter about pressure or anything else. And when Bruce Buffer gets out of my way and that ref says fight, I will. For itself, he's a good, durable fighter. He's the champion, but I am the best. And there can be only one. And I'm not going to make any apologies for that. You know, he's done a good, solid job. He's a durable guy. I'm a world-class athlete. He's a martial artist. I'm a cage fighter. And there's a tremendous difference. And on Saturday night, there'll be one more in the win column, one more for the highlight reel, and one more for the bad guy. No, I don't. You know, there's no gamesmanship here with me. I'm not trying to get in his head. I don't even really know what that means. Look, he erupted. The real Anderson came through. You know, he tried to talk down to me like I'm Vitor Belfort and I'm going to wilt and go in the corner. The fact is, I've been picking a fight for 2 years, and it looks like I found what I'm looking for.
Yeah. To follow that up, where do you go if you're unsuccessful on 7/7? Where do you go mentally after the devastating loss that you had within a minute of being the champion? Where do you go from here?
Well, listen, it's like anything in life. You know, you put one foot in front of the next either way. After this fight, I will do the same thing I always do, which is take my Aunt Paulette out and give her a lobster tail.
You got a reason it stinks that way because it's that personal for you that you would comment on Anderson's personal life?
Well, in fairness, why don't you give us the quote? Because I continually hear what I said, but nobody's actually got the exact quote, and it's evolved a number of times. This is still a family event. I've never used profanity, and I never used a lot of this is getting changed a little bit, and I'm not backtracking for a minute. It was great commentary, and I don't regret saying it, but at the same time, it wasn't said when it continually gets said that it's said, okay? People say it shouldn't be personal. Well, it is personal. This guy's come over to my house and he's trying to steal, and I'm going to meet him at the door with closed fists, and that's the way it's going to go, okay? I don't offer an apology, and I don't really care. And if he wants to act like his feelings are hurt, well, where's he been the last 2 years? Where was he the 4 years before that? Where was Rich Franklin at before that? I've called these guys, I've been the best for a long time, and I didn't get my shot. And I really don't give a damn if it hurt his feelings.
about this before, and you said that you tapped out in the fifth round, but you didn't know the rule that the fight was going to be over. Do you know the rules now, and do you think Anderson Silva deserved a rematch?
Well, I gotta plead ignorance on that first fight, and you're right. I thought if you tapped, it ended the round. I did not know that the contest as a whole would come to a conclusion. I do now know, so that is cleared up.
You feel a lot safer about this fight now that it's been moved to Las Vegas?
Well, you might want to check your local paper. You guys aren't exactly a haven for civility at all times. Just because we're in Las Vegas, all of a sudden, you know, you start roaming around late at night. But I mean, listen, I'd rather not make the trip when you're cutting weight. The trip is hard, but fair is fair. Somebody's got to do it, and he did it the first time, and I would return the favor. So, you know, if you're asking me why I would rather fight, I'd rather not have a long plane ride. That's a fair statement, but I'll do it either way. Guys, I'll tell you right now, I'm going to walk out there as soon as I get the chance. I'm going to wait for him to throw a kick like he always does. I'm going to put my forehead in his chest, run him into that cage, put him on his prissy little ass, and run this into his head for 25 minutes or until he gives up. That's my prediction. All I can tell you is that Chael of today could beat up Chael of 2 years ago. Chael 2 years ago stomped this ball.